Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Tales and Tactics. In the last one, we started this run, which we are now about halfway. We're in the middle of Act 2, and the game seems to end at Act 3 right now. Um, so with this run, we kind of started, and there's a lot more mechanics now, right? Because we bought all those, I don't know what to call them, like augments or whatever, outside of the match. And now it's kind of made it more complicated because there's more things to think about. Um, we have a different character. It gives us different buffs at the start of the match, but also makes things harder. Um, so, anyways, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. So, while we're getting better at the game, it's also getting more complicated as we go, which is interesting. I do not want any more curse, do I? 6 gold is pretty good. So the invest thing adds a weird layer to this, right? Because um that means I almost don't have to work on this store that much, which makes curse less impactful. What does this mean? You may choose to collect the rune. So if I was a gnome or a professor, I would get an extra D6. I don't think I am either of those. I am a high elf ranger fisherman. Well, we're going to do this because, like I said, I don't think the curse is that impactful. I don't think things can be double cursed. We'd probably have to be at above 100% for that to even be a thing, which would take 20 curse. So let's go ahead and give this a try. 18, so we only get 1 curse out of that. We get 6 gold. I'm going to try and carry this to its logical extreme without throwing the run. I would very much like that. Oh, right, I forgot. You don't just get curse for this. Less attack damage. You know, if I had one of these, I can't do less attack damage. That's too horrible. I gotta just take the golden run, I guess. Now, getting the gold does give us a little bit of a buff, because it gets us... we had 11, so we got 4 towards this. So, what do we got here? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Because these guys aren't that important, but these guys are automatically going to teleport to go fight them. What do we got here? Whole lot of nothing. So I can make this glove anything I want. Think I change it into meat. And then give it to this guy to hopefully make this guy last longer. Because he heals percent missing HP. So if we can get him more HP, and if I can get one more piece of meat, then I can double that up on him, and then he'll also just heal percent max HP. Because we need this guy to live as long as possible. It's pretty much what's happening. So how do I handle this? If I put this guy here, then he will cast faster. But this guy's probably going to carry the run, so we'll just do that. And I would like to, I think, just invest. Ooh, this guy is dying. Oh, but we took out everything, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, this guy's got no chance. So we need to get our units tiered up, though. That's a big problem that we're having right now. Okay. Fae steal 4 mana with each attack and gain a Fritz. So who are our Faes? You and you. This perk counts as having an additional stalker. That sounds pretty good, huh? So we just have 4 Stalker then. Gain 2 units that we're not really using. So it's between these two, right? Stealing mana is kind of big. But automatically making the Stalkers, like this will make it so we're very likely to quickly take down high value targets. Which is good. I think we gotta go with that. I like this one as well, but the fact that these two are the only 2 ones, whereas this is gonna benefit our carry, we gotta go with that. Oh, and now we're gonna get an extra slot, army size slot as well. I don't know who we're gonna put in. We don't really have a unit to put in, do we? Wait, how do we... Oh, this is a boss. Okay, so now we're here. Oh, this guy's back. Kadini, or Ki Odini, will also have a 3-star version of one of their unique units. That sounds not great for us. What do we get? Go with this one, although maybe I should have gone with the one... Last time we went with the one that had less things. Requires level 5. Every time you roll the unit store, gain a copy of the equipped... Wait, what? Oh, it's an item. That's actually a really good item, huh? That would be really good. The first time a foe would cast, they are stunned for 1 second and lose a... Wow, what? Yeah, do that. That's crazy. Alright, what do we got here? This is way more valuable for us because we don't need gold as much. This is gonna be scary. This doesn't... I don't know what this does. I assume this does damage over time. What do we got here? 2 uncommon buffs. Let's start with our reroll, I think. I mean, there is the question of... We could get rid of this guy to instead use this guy. Because we're not using the scrapper anyways. But this guy's not really a tank. It's not supposed to be a tank. Whereas this guy is kind of supposed to be a tank. Let's roll. Is there any other buff we're looking for? Re-adding Beast might be good. Okay, this has Beast and Scrapper. This would enable 2 of our buffs that we don't currently have. Scrappers gain 10 attack damage. Every 6th combo point removes them and deals 10% max HP. This seems really good. Now, what the heck do you do? Like, are you worth it at all? I mean, this would be worth it if it wasn't for the fact that this guy's giving us Ghoul. So you're going to go here because you're just going to disappear immediately. I'll put them closer. Yeah, it doesn't really say what this does. I assume it just burns people who are standing on it. Which is going to be inconvenient because these guys are going to teleport, and I don't know if they're going to teleport here or if they're going to teleport on these squares. How much do you sell for? You sell for 4. We have a common, 2 uncommons. I need 1 more of you. What is this gonna give us? It'll give us a common as well, so I can save that for next round. Okay, Lurch. That just upgrades you. That's good. So none of these are actually going to do anything right now. So I think I sell you so I have enough money to invest. Buy you. What do you do otherwise? Turn into a cyclone. Dashing into the furthest enemy. Okay, we're just putting you in. So we got a lot of buffs going right now, huh? That's pretty cool. And then we can also invest. And then next time we'll be able to use all these duplicators to upgrade this guy. And either the Lurch... We'll have choices. We'll have options. We should really look who's doing the second best. Oh, this Corvid guy is doing really good, huh? Okay, so the Lurch and Corvid are both doing really good, as long as they're doing better than the Hydra. And the Hydra has full items, you gotta keep in mind. How stacked is this book, by the way? 24? Ooh, we did all teleport into the fire, which is not great. This is not going that well. This guy keeps teleporting himself into the fire. Uh-oh. This is really bad. I don't think he can kill them. Ooh. This map was just really bad for us too, I think. That's not good. We still get the rewards though, right? Yeah. That's kind of a weird thing that this game does. You still get the rewards for failing. So how did that go? This Gale thing actually did a lot, huh? I think that was just a bad map. Like, these guys all got screwed by teleporting into the fire. So what are we looking for? What unbuilt items do we have? Oh, we can change whatever the reward is to a piece of meat. Right. Which I think was the plan. So we should be picking for other rewards. Star points, I think, are going to be more valuable for us right now than gold. We'll go with this. Oh my god, just every single map got these weird modifiers on it. So let's go ahead and roll first. Okay, we got one of you here. You're a stalker, huh? You're a rare stalker. But the Gale did so good that last match, I almost want to keep the Gale. What we're gonna do is we're gonna buy you. Then... so anyone on these is slowed. I think we go here and here. I think you go there. And we want to use the common duplicators on you. That gives us a tier 4 of you. So you're super strong, and you have the shrine buff. So now, uncommon duplicator. You're uncommon. There's no way for me to get 2 level ups on anyone. So Corvid's almost always doing better than the Lurch. The Hydra is also a choice. Then we also have a rare duplicator. We even have a rare unit? We don't even have a rare unit. Okay. We could, however, buy a rare unit, duplicate it, and then sell it, right? It's definitely something I will consider. So it's a little bit misleading right now, right? Because the Hydra did so good last time. But the Hydra has so many items that I'm tempted to buff the Hydra. This unit's rarity isn't correct. Oh, you're common. Oh, no. Okay. I didn't realize the Hydra was common. Okay, well then it's definitely Corvid. You're tier 3 now. And then... what's the next one? Just 2 rare duplicators? That's not even that good. Well... we'll just have to see what we get in our polls next time, assuming we don't die here, which is possible. I think we should be fine, though. This looks pretty winnable. Oh, of course they're on the fire. Uh-oh. Is he just dead? Oh, he's standing on the fire. If this guy didn't stand on the fire the whole match... oh, come on. Stalkers are so hard to deal with these stupid maps where the hexes are on fire. Literally just like 3 matches in a row I just lost because my stalkers wouldn't stop standing on fire. Oh my god, I can't believe that ended like that. Okay, let's buy another character. We're just gonna buy like 1 character a run for now. Unlock the ability to draft a unique character. When choosing this option, you will draft from a set of 3 ancestries, classes, aspirations, and professions to create a unique character. You must have 3 characters unlocked to use draft. I don't think we want that right now. New combatants. Yeah, I think we want that. That'll make the game more interesting. Side quests could be useful. That's what? Is that just incredibly strong or oh, it unlocked a lot more than I thought it would. Grants bosses within a boss combat room a 3rd trait. Unique to each boss. This trait is not transferred if you acquire the boss. Unlocks 3 bonus traits. Flame, Royal, and Trickster. Okay. Unlocks 3 bonus traits. Aquatic, Spirit, and Storm. Each run, 3 random bonus traits are active on your units. Unlocks the last 3 bonus traits. Arcane, Blood, and Divine. This is going to make the game way more complicated. We just unlocked... what? 9 more traits. Will now appear during some combats. Devil's Deal offers a potent combat effect that will make a fight more difficult. In exchange for a greater reward if you win, you can always pass when seeing a deal offered. Let's get this side quest thing as well. This is getting interesting, huh? So next time we're just hoping to get another character. But I do think we're just going to start another run. Because I wasn't really expecting to just die so quickly. So let's go ahead and do the quick start. We'll just have everything on because why not? Play this character. What do? If your team has only one unit of the skirmisher archetype, it deals 20% more damage. -1 max lives. Once during the run, you may claim 2 of the 3 offered perks. Oh, that's pretty good. Start the run with 2 XP. Start the run with the legend unit Chester. Eats an enemy, removing them from the fight, then dealing... What? That seems very powerful. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot of stuff to learn here, huh? So everyone's got extra things. Trickster. Obtain a powerful, tricky item. Can only be equipped to tricksters. But not everyone has a third trait? I thought it said everyone would have a third trait. Also, what are you? You're Chester, but like... While eating, Chester restores 5% of its max HP per second and is immune to crowd control. After 4 seconds, Chester spits out the target, dealing 300. Okay. Yeah, Chester seems pretty powerful. So let's buy everyone and then reroll. What do we got? Okay, you have Flame. What does Flame do? Gain the Flame mark. The marked target is vulnerable, and when it dies, Flame units gain 80 spell power. You may now Flame mark an additional target. Do I get to pick, or is that random? What we got here? Royal. Gain the Royal's Crown, a special equipment that tiers up a Royal unit and grants gold if it survives combat. Seems kind of cool. We can get 2 Sparkies here. You're a reptile, you're ghoul. Get rid of you. Purchase both Sparkies. This seems like a bad one. We got Demon, Engineer, Ghoul, Brawler. I think we just re-roll this because none of these have the third trait. Okay, here's another Chester though. This didn't really work out how I wanted it to. Trickster is 3, huh? We don't have anything that works together here. We could get Engineer. What does Engineer do? Gain a turret. Starts with 5 ammo and gains 5 ammo when Engineers cast. So we definitely want Chester in, right? Chester, are you melee? You are melee. Chester's going to come in from the side and attack. We're getting rid of you to have 2 Engineers. And then we could also have 2 Orc. Okay, so we probably want to get 2 orc. Do I get rid of Maurice here? He's pretty decent, and we might be able to upgrade him. Let's just use Maurice. What is that? Satyr bonus? Of the Skirmisher archetype. What the heck is... Oh, this one. Magician, Magician, Vanguard. Okay. So we want to try and have only 1 Skirmisher. Gotcha. Oh, let's run it. Speed it up.
I knew you had it in you.
Alright, so we can claim 2 blessings if we want. Gain a free unit store refresh now and an additional one after each combat. I really like that. Your units gain +5 max health when overtime is reached, deal 400. Gotta go with this one, right? And the last one was the favorite book that we already know about. Unique perk. Instantly level up. Or do we get the shrine going? Or more star points? I'm gonna grab the shrine.
This guy's a frontline unit, right?
Okay, so this is where it's gonna get a little interesting. Okay, we can upgrade Fester immediately. So... Is level 2 Fester better than Chester? Probably not. What do we got here? Do I want to use this quite yet? Probably not. Guess this will just have to be fine. This team doesn't seem very strong. Like every match is kind of close, huh?
I knew you had it in you.
Alright. I think we're gonna go for this time. Okay, this is how we get that. Three units that share traits with it. Or do I get this pitchfork? I think the pitchfork is just really good, right? More XP? So am I ready to invest yet? I guess I'm not gonna re-roll with money, but I'll do all my free re-rolls and see what we can get here. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to invest quite yet. You have flame. We don't have any horror or elemental. Okay, and what do we have? We have 30 spell power. I don't even know if we actually want that on Chester or not. Probably not. So if we increase your spell power, you do more percent max health. That seems pretty good. Trying to decide if this engineer is even worth it. I feel like just having Fester in here might be better because he's tier 2. Let's get rid of this guy altogether so that way I can do the invest. Okay. Oh, but we need to put these on people. Are we just gonna go crazy on this Maurice guy? Oh, let's look how this... Yeah, it brings you up to 5% of their max health. Let's give you that as well. And then... Probably don't need to do that quite yet, but we should be... I want to save for the shop first. It's kind of awkward when Chester eats them. I don't know if I actually want Chester in the team or not. Because the weird thing about Legends is they don't have other traits other than Legend, right? Unique perk. This is big, right? Because it's right before the shop. And it levels us up. Okay, can we make use of this? Gain a meat component. Your units with an equipped meat component or meat completed item gain 10% more max health. Don't really want poison. In combat rooms, gain the hex modifier Slayer. In one of the two middle columns, a unit placed there gains 25% attack damage. When it gets a kill, it heals. Okay. I feel like we grab both of these, right? Oh, wait, you get two of the same? Maybe not. Okay. Now I wonder, what would happen if I re-rolled now? Would it re-roll this first one or just the second two? I'm gonna test it, because last time we didn't even use our re-roll. This is pretty good, but I want to know what happens. Okay, so we still can't grab this. Alright, now we know for the future. This is still pretty decent. So it does re-roll that first one, but you can't take it, which is awkward. Get 2 new units. Does that help us? We don't have the other royal guy. We don't have another tank unless we were to buy this guy. So we can either get this, but it's weird because it sets your attack speed to 400. But this guy buffs his attack speed. Okay, that's pretty good actually. But I can't get both of these. Demon War Banner. We don't have Demon at all. That's tough. Both of these could be really good, right? Like this is slightly better. We might as well have one of these on hand. Okay. Glove or a buckler?
This guy's a frontline unit, right?
Alright, so I think we give that to you. Why are you so tiny? Did he get like debuffed or something? Everyone's tiny. Why do I even have this guy if we're not using Orc? There's Lurch. Oh, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Could get Lurch to give us Ghoul. I don't understand. Why is everyone so tiny? We also have a common duplicator, which we could use on you right now. There we go. And then meat. Meat is gonna give 10% extra max health. Probably best on you then. You already have heal missing health. Do this free reroll. Get another one of these guys. And are you common? You are common. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill this guy. So once he gets low health, he's just healing so much.
I knew you had it in you.
Okay, this guy. So we'll choose the opposite one of last time. This time Sky is displeased. What do we got here? If your team has 3 or more units of the Magician, all your units gain 20 attack speed. We don't have any Magicians. Places the wearer's skill with Mana Battery, which grants its mana to teammates. It's pretty cool. Frisky.
Don't worry, I get it. There are a lot of factors to consider here. Take your time on your scenic
Has
route.
20% lifesteal. Hold up. This is like a new type book monster. This is weird. I assume it doesn't combine with Chester at all. I don't think we want that. This is interesting. I just don't know how we get other units of Book Monster. There's apparently one other one.
This guy's a frontline unit, right?
So we have gloves. Do our rerolls. Okay, so here's the other book monster. He's a 3-star? Or, yeah, 3-star? It's expensive. If I replace 2 units, though, then I will lose Ghoul. Wait, you're a skirmisher? Didn't realize he was a skirmisher. Reroll again? Got a Fester and a Maurice. Do we win this? This is not very great at the moment. Oh, you can't use it on a legend. I think I do this right now. So attacks deal 30 extra spell damage after casting. Oh, this guy's ranged? Oh, okay, these guys need to be flipped. Gotcha, gotcha.
I knew you had it in you.
So, once we get to the next map, we probably want to get our ghoul back. What are we picking here? We're 1 XP away, so I think we go for this one because it's more star points. So go ahead and put you there.
I get it. Important decisions just take time.
Another one of you. Another one of you. We might consider getting rid of Chester. Okay, another Fester. Ah, we could get a leveled up Chester. Just checking if he sells for the same amount. So now I can't afford the invest. Is this even worth it? They gain special effects? The beam stuns. Oh. I think I just leave it. We can't afford that. Should I do that? Just finish that up right now. Okay, we really need to check our stats on who's doing the most and stuff like that after this. I think it's obvious that Maurice is probably doing the most, but I want to see how everyone else is competing. That was pretty close. So let's see real quick. Maurice doing the most, Frisky in the darkness. I mean, Fester's mostly just there to tank. So what do we got here? The Trickster trait grants an additional tricky item. Gain a skull. We're not even close to getting the Trickster trait, though. Perk counts as having an additional marksman. think we just choose this. Now we actually have marksman up. What do we got here? Probably just want the shrine buff. Okay. What does this do? Okay, that seems pretty decent for him.
Two roads diverge. And sorry, but you cannot travel both.
So how much attack speed do you have? So I guess setting him to 400 attack speed would still be beneficial, right? But it's only for 3 attacks. But those 3 attacks would have the bonus spell damage on them. But what's better? This? Because he is going to kind of spam, so I think this is a little bit better.
This guy's a frontline unit, right?
Alright, so what do we got going on? Let's start with some rerolls. Another Chester. I don't even know if we're going to end up using Chester or not. Just really nothing that we're looking for. A brawler could be pretty good, right? Oh, whoops. What do we get? We did get a brawler. But the 2 chests are pretty powerful because they're both legends. But if we bought the bear now, because this guy has royal. Then we would get the royal buff. But like, that's too many units. We can't really use that many. Let's make sure we get this invest. We could get another the darkness. That would be good. Who's better, the darkness or Frisky? Frisky seems to be better. But probably only because he has that bonus there. Yeah, it's a little bit tough. I think we just wait and hope that we can win this one. We should be able to win this one. I mean, as long as they can't kill Fester, which they are about to kill Fester. Okay, he did die. But they lost almost everything for Fester dying. Alright, third cast. Oh, I always pick this one, don't I? And I always pick this item, too. I'm gonna take this because it's gonna make Maurice Well, actually, it doesn't really help Maurice, does it? It does give him a shield. Guess I'll. I mean, that still seems like the best item. All right, what do we got here? So it's either do we get a Withervine potion or 2 star points. Honestly, I feel like 2 star points is better. Oh, not this nonsense. But we don't have any teleporting nerds. Okay, so I got this to put on you. Now, let's do our rerolls first. Anything? A lurch. Okay, so I can't. I'm probably gonna invest here. Who is getting the crystal chassis? And then who are we using these duplicators on? I don't think the duplicators make sense quite yet. Actually, we could get you upgraded, right? So we want to do an uncommon on you. And then I think you get the crystal chassis. Let's make you harder to kill. We'll put you there for now. You're ranged. You go over there. Can maybe put you closer because how this map is kind of looking. And you there. This should be fine. It'll hopefully... Oh, wow. Our thing started on the fire. Great. Like, hopefully they'll be forced to walk over the fire this time.
I knew you had it in you.
Okay. I like the idea of going for the unique perk, but we did see last time that being level 5 gave us a different option when we got to the Act 3. Maybe we should work on that. What the heck is this? I don't know how these work. Do I need this unit? Any tier 3. Do I lose my tier 3 unit to do this? I don't know how these work. Well, let's do our rerolls. And what do we have in here? We have duplicators. I can make him into a tier 4 as well. Wonder if I can make a different tier 3. Makes a tier 2. Then the problem is like I'm upgrading a unit that I'm not using for anything, right? Which is kind of awkward. So I don't know what this is gonna do if I pick it. Drop this on a tier 3 unit to sacrifice it and complete the side quest. Equipment on the unit will be returned. Okay. Who's Turbo? I don't think I've ever seen Turbo before. Taunts all enemies within 2 hexes, then enters its shell for 4 seconds, reducing damage by 60%. While in its shell, foes that attack take 25 spell damage. Seems like a pretty good unit. It doesn't really work for us right now, but that is pretty funny. Okay, so we're trying to get... But it's gonna be really hard to do with the skeleton, huh? Because now we only get one tier 1 unit per map, or per reroll. So I pretty much want the meat here. So then I can give that to you. Now you heal 1%, max HP per second, and when you die, you turn into a chicken that taunts everybody. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, who do we have? This is where it's going to get a little bit more complicated. What about this? What do you currently have? You have a glove. 2 gloves. Makes this guy really good, huh? Thinking 2 gloves.
This guy's a frontline unit.
Oh my god, what is this nonsense? So we're not forced to do this, but it will automatically give us level 5 if we can do that. And a lifeline. I really think that we're just gonna try and do it with a random unit that we're not using. Okay, so you back up all the way. You are melee. I really want to force them to walk into the fire, and I don't want to walk into the fire. But how do I do that? It's like you go there. And maybe it'll take my melee units long enough to get there, because these guys are ranged. So they'll just attack without moving forward. The question is, do I level up Maurice to 4 right here? And I just realized we're about at time, so I should probably do this battle and then we'll take a pause. Can also slow someone on their team, like this guy, because he looks kind of scary. If I sell you, you're worth 6. I should do that. I'm going to sell you. Sell you. Sell you so I can invest. And then this is going to give me... Oh, it doesn't say. But I think it gave me 1 of all 3 of them. The problem is part of me wants to use the duplicators on this guy. I think that's a mistake, though. I think I should just do this and power myself up. And then these don't help me until I get one more of one of these uncommon units. Oh, both of them are on the fire. Oh, he got pushed off of the fire. That's actually probably good for us.
Well fought.
Alright, so let's do the event real quick. Oh, it's just a gold event. I think I just... Do I skip? I mean, 1 curse is not that bad. Or I guess it could be 4 curse, in theory. Oh, it's 4 curse. Oh, joy. This is the one that makes you do less attack damage. We just gotta take the gold and run.
Oh, looks like I scuffed the paint on this one last time.
Alright, so let's think about how this combat's gonna go down. Are you ranged? You are the ranged one, right? Yes. One, two, three, four. Okay. So the gloves, who was I gonna put the gloves on? I was gonna put on you, right? So you have the Thunder Dirk. So now I could use the uncommon duplicators. Who's the better chest? The Darkness is the better one. Which is awkward because Frisky's the one who has the Thunder Dirk. Maybe I switch. I mean, that was kind of a weird map though last time. I'm trying to figure out which one to upgrade. Let's do the rerolls first. Another Fester and another Frisky. Oh, Frisky's so expensive. Another reroll. Nothing. So with only 2 duplicators, I could upgrade Frisky. Then there's almost no way we're ever gonna upgrade the Darkness. I'm also 1 Fester away with the common duplicator. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna have to think about it. I do think we're gonna take a break there because probably still gonna take us a little bit of time to get through Act 3. I think this run is going pretty well. It's kind of weird because we got units that we've never really seen before, right? These 2 chests that we're using. So we'll see how that all pans out for us. There's definitely a lot of units that we still haven't used. Like, I don't think we've done Elemental or Mage a single time. We haven't used Bug at all. So there's still a lot of stuff for us to try out. But anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this one so far. We will be back finishing up this run later, but hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.